Hello, my friends. It is me, Karen Valentine, and I just got these new pencils that I have been wanting for quite a while now in the mail. And of course, I couldn't resist it. I took the packaging off because, I got excited. But I have not used them yet, and I have not swatched them yet. So I thought I would, since there's only 24 of them, I thought I would swatch them out on camera and give you my initial thoughts on these, because I have heard so many incredibly wonderful things about them. I've heard almost no negative reviews about these pencils, other than there's only 24 of them. And everybody wishes that they were available in more than 24 colors, which should be a hint to Derwent, in my opinion, to make some additional sets that we could purchase. But it's not my company, so I guess we'll just have to see what they do. So when I opened these up, of course, I can't leave well enough alone. So I did move. I did move a pencil or two out of the order that they put them in. I just moved this this light sienna pencil kind of over here more into the yellows and oranges, and I moved a sepia brown pencil, kind of over here where the other dark brown pencil was. But the thing that I loved about these was the colors, and definitely the fact that they're so light fast, which is a really nice bonus when you are creating art that will potentially be hanging on walls and not shut away in a book. So that was super extra bonus. But the colors were what what did it for me. They are muted and somewhat desaturated. It looked like to me in the things that I was looking at online. So I am just going to give it a go. This is what I would be doing right now if the camera was not on. So I will just let the camera roll and we'll just do it. So this one is called Solway Blue. It is 3615. The only thing I wish that they would do, now that I'm looking at it, is I wish they would put the light fast rating actually on the pencil. The front of the box does say highly light fast drawing pencils, so I'm assuming that all of them are quite well, quite light fast. So I guess I probably don't need to worry about it. But my first reaction just now as putting the piece down on the paper was, oh my gosh, it's so smooth. Really, really, really smooth and nice. Okay, now just now as I was doing that, I was going along and I got this funky line here of pigment. I do hate it when that happens. To me, that is just a very, very frustrating thing. Hopefully they don't all do that. Thankfully, that blends out, that blended right out for the most part. So I won't stress about it too much. The cores are very, very thick, and they feel really good and sturdy in your hand. And they go into my my Afmat sharpener with no problem. So that's a good thing. Okay, this is, yeah, it'd be really nice if they would come up with some like other sets, so that you didn't have to copy. You know what? I am going to sharpen this just because it's sharpened, but then it's sharpened to this kind of weird square sharpen to that kind of weird square edge there. So I'm going to go ahead and sharpen. Yeah, these are really, really creamy. Like they almost feel like a Prisma in how smooth they lay down. I am going to go ahead and blend though. I'm curious to see if it blends nicely. And then also how more intense the color gets after blending. It's a little bit more intense, but the color went down pretty nice. So, okay. So I wonder if I should put my sharpener down on the floor so it wasn't quite so loud. Alrighty, so I can't tell what, I think it's 3810 Smoke Blue. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird for me to swatch these in this order because usually my yellows and oranges are always first on my, oh, that's a really nice color. First on my chart, yellows and oranges usually. And in looking at all of these on just on the barrel, I mean, not the barrel, the tip, you know, looking at the color on the tip, I get the impression that it doesn't matter which one of these you would pick up and use. They would look pretty together on the same page. I might just do a page with nothing but these and see what that looks like. Okay, this is Pale Cedar. Well, that's not the prettiest of greens, but I could see how that color could come in really handy in doing animals. It's kind of a it's actually, I don't even know if I can call it green. I mean, I guess it is. I guess it's green, like khaki would be a green. It's kind of tan. Okay, 4135. Green Shadow. Like most pencil sets are full of really vibrant colors, and the number of desaturated colors are kind of few and far between. So this feels like a set that is a perfect complement to other pencil sets. Because I told myself I was not buying any more pencils. I had enough. I was just like, yep, no more pencils. And then I was reminded of these again, and couldn't help myself. Okay, what do we got here? Crag green. You know, it's it's interesting how I just really feel like you kind of, I hate to say this, I'm going to get a bunch of nasty comments, but I can tell the difference between good quality pencils and super budget friendly pencils. And these definitely are really nice and creamy, and you can tell that they're a well-made pencil. Now again, you know, the colors are not that super vibrant. Wow, those are beautiful colors. Kind of a, they don't inspire that kind of you know, initial reaction, but I don't think they're meant to. I think they serve their purpose for colors, and I am really liking them. So I'm just using kind of light to medium pressure, I guess. And this paper is the, which paper is this? I can't think of it at the moment off the top of my head, but it's got a little bit of tooth to it, so not a lot, but it's not like the it's not like the tan Desert Storm or the like Strathmore Bristol Smooth or the Recollections paper. It has a little bit more tooth in it than those. So you're going to see a little bit of texture. I'm not being super careful. I should probably slow down. Every time I get on film, I always feel like I go faster than I would in normal life. So, I don't know if you guys saw the the last video where I talked about my conversion chart, but in that video I did mention that these swatch charts are also available for free over there on the Ko-fi site. So if you feel like you like these charts, now they're not all filled out like some charts that you get. I left them blank on purpose so I could just use the same chart for all of my pencils. But anyway, my point is it's over there on Ko-fi, and I'll put a link to that down in the description box underneath, and you can just go over there and just download these right from there. There's 3 different versions of it, so y'all are welcome to use them and enjoy them. So I'm glad I haven't seen any more weird little pigment deposits going on since that first one, so that's good. The light colors always seem to lay down smoother and creamier than the darker colors. And that could just be an optical illusion because you can't see all the little dimples from the paper when you do light colors as easily. That's a really nice yellow. It's kind of golden and buttery. Well, maybe buttery is not the right word. It's nice though, I like it. But can you guys see how nice a coloring page done with just these colors would be? I think it would be really, really beautiful. Okay, this is the one that I moved. They had this one set up as the first. And we're about to see if I made a terrible mistake in putting it here. Nope, I would say we're good. Like that would be a good skin color right there. You know, I never checked to see if these were available open stock or not. I guess that would be something good to know. Mars orange. So I would say they are definitely a soft core pencil for sure. And I'm almost 100% positive that they're wax-based. Although it doesn't say. I'm sure that that information is available online, but I'm pretty sure they're wax-based. Okay, so this is the first one that I've come across that I feel like, maybe it's just because I'm not like a huge fan of orange. It's not like one of my most favorite colors. It is redder. It is redder than this Mars orange. But in a set so small, I kind of feel like, maybe we could have done with, you know, another blue or something like that. Well, when I squint my eyes and look at them, they are different. This definitely is redder. That's interesting. Interesting color names. They call this one Venetian Red. But it definitely has more of a purpley brown feel to me. And I kind of wish I would have switched it with the terracotta. This one doesn't feel quite as creamy as the others either. And when I blend it out, it definitely pulls out the orange. I definitely feel like, oh, there's the orangey, browny orangey tones. It like that purple that I first saw just kind of goes away. We are in the middle of our monsoon season here in the Phoenix metropolitan area, really in the whole state. And we've actually been getting rain, which is really nice because last year, I think we had rain once all year long. It seemed like it was not a good year for rain. But the downside of the rain is it gets really humid. So I've been spending all week just dying because it's hot and humid. And my poor Phoenix blood is not used to that humidity. I know lots of parts of not just the country, but the whole world have been going through a heat wave. I especially feel sorry for my friends in England because something that I never thought about, but was informed of, is that most people don't have air conditioning over there. I lived there actually for 4 years. But I never really thought about the lack of air conditioning. I don't recall the lack of air conditioning, probably because we never needed it. But everybody's hot and sweltering right now. Okay, this is a really nice color. I like that a lot. Kind of felt like I ran into a little scratchy bit there. But it went away, so. All right, this one is Mars Violet. I wonder what the Mars stands for. 6470. Violet. Are you bored yet? All right, Ruby Earth. Well, that's interesting. Okay, that went away. It might have just been something on that very tip from being new. That's pretty. This is pretty color too. Okay, 6110 Sepia. I'm not sure why they put red in parentheses, but I'll do it too. Because that's definitely brown. That's definitely brown. There's nothing red about that one. It is kind of interesting. They don't really change much after blending as far as the vibrancy of the color goes. Like Prismas do. That's not a bad thing. It's just an observation. All right, so this one is chocolate. They should probably call this dark chocolate because it's pretty dark. It's kind of a grade. All right, so now we have black, 2 grays, and a white. So I'm gonna do my gray, no, I guess I'll do the black. Normally I do black and white last, or black last. But I guess I'll just. So I've heard that this black is one of the darkest blacks that you can get. So we are about to see. Well, it's a nice neutral black, that's for sure. It's pretty black. Warm gray. Cool gray. Well, I could think of some grays that were a heck of a lot cooler than this one, that's for sure. That almost looks like just another warm gray to me. But I have so many grays in, Prismas in every other set that I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it's, I always think of cool grays as being kind of with some more bluey undertones to them, and to me that doesn't. To me that's just another warm gray. And then I don't know why I'm going to bother doing this one, but I'm curious, I guess. Chinese white is also supposed to be one of the best whites, and I actually have one. And I have used it before, and then I forgot about it. Yeah, you can't, it doesn't show up. But it is one of the best whites. So I'm glad I have another one. We forget about different things and pencils that we have and why they're so awesome to use. All right, so there is all 24 colors swatched out. They look beautiful together. I really, really like them. I like the feel of the pencils very much. There was 1 or 2 pencils that when I used it, I hit a little weird scratchy spot, but if I rotated the pencil or sharpened it out, it went away. And that happens with, almost all pencils occasionally, so I'm not too worried about it. All in all, I am really glad that I got these. I'm excited about trying them in an actual coloring page, and don't you just love brand new pencils? Yes, I really like them. So yeah, so there we go, all swatched out. So I will put a link to these and also to my Amazon store if you're interested in going and looking at them and maybe getting a set for yourself. Don't forget you can download the charts for free over on my Ko-fi site. And that is all. We're going to do a color along, another one very soon. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me. And until I see you guys again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Happy coloring, happy arting. Bye.